I didn't think it was going to come down to this. This is supposed to be the year, man. The year.
All right, what is up, everybody? It's the Casual Fan back for another video. It's my first take making this, so let's see if we can do this on the first take. But anyways, before I get into this madness and this heartbreaking loss by the Packers, be sure to like and subscribe to join the family and join me going through lots of pain in this offseason. So feel free to like and subscribe. Sometimes you just gotta laugh the pain off, am I right? But anyways, so this game happened on Saturday. Right now it is Monday night, and I took a lot of time reflecting about this loss and just trying to take it in and process it because it is a lot to process. This loss, let's just talk about the gravity of this loss. I've experienced as much pain from this loss as a Lions fan has experienced in their lifetime. This one loss by the Green Bay Packers is equivalent to all the losses that a Lions fan have experienced in their lifetime. This is how bad that this is. This is, oh my God. Fun fact, so I was watching this game, and whenever it came down to Robbie Gould's final kick, I was down on my knees 2 inches away from the TV screen and begging for him to miss, and I was just looking up at the sky and all that kind of stuff. And when he made the kick, you can see in the clip, I'm going to pull up the reaction video right here.
No way. No way, Nathan. Nathan, we lost that one.
Shut up.
Right now. But when he made the kick, you can see how speechless I was. I was so speechless. I was like, no way. No way, after all that drama we went through, after everything that we went through, after saying that this was going to be the last dance and finishing off on a strong note and getting one last Super Bowl for Aaron Rodgers and all these other hardworking vets, it ends like that. We could even get a playoff game. We could even get a playoff win. I stood in front of my TV. I didn't say a word to anyone for at least 15 minutes. I threw my phone away because, I was not ready for the slander, and I took a lot of slander. A lot. And I walked out, and I just went out on a walk. And I was just soaking it in. And the worst part about it, the next day, I woke up and I thought it was all a nightmare. That's the worst part about it. I literally woke up and I was like, oh, that actually didn't happen, right? No, it happened. We lost to the San Francisco 49ers in our first playoff game. And this was supposed to be the last dance. So let's talk about the loss itself. Let's start off with my favorite, special teams. You see my face? You see my face? That's what you guys did. Blocked field goal. 10 men on the field for the last game-winning field goal attempt. Not even 11. That says something about the effort and the discipline. And the blocked punt, which ended up costing us not only the game, but that was more points than they scored on offense. So that block punt, and it's a shame to go out that way. But something needs to happen. Our special teams played like they had special needs. I'm just being honest. Everybody on that special teams needs to be fired. Everybody needs to be fired. We said it all year long, and last year our special teams was abysmal as well. And guess what we did about it? Jack shit. Nothing. And then this year, I was like, okay, Amari Rogers, man, I don't know how I feel about him, right? And all these other guys around, I don't know how I feel about them. And we can't field kickoff returns, and they got long kickoff returns, and I mean, I don't know what to say anymore. But special teams costed us this game. Everybody and their mother knows that. So let's talk about San Francisco a little bit. Jimmy G played exactly the way that I thought he was going to play. I predicted it, and I predicted it right. Jimmy G was going to play like cans, and he played like cans. And they still managed to find a way to win. And their offense wasn't really moving the ball, but towards the end of the game, they were, and that's all. That's ultimately all that matters. And here's what I got to say to the Packers defense. Thank you. Thank you so much. Genuinely from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for giving it your all, because you guys played your hearts out with so much enthusiasm and so much energy and so much passion on every single snap. The defense was giving their all. Even Kevin King, man. I mean, everybody. Rashawn Gary was a beast. Seeing Zadarius Smith get his sack in his first play of the game. Seeing Jair out there a couple times, even though he didn't get to play much, and everybody on that defense, man, it was so much fun to watch, and I felt so comfortable every time the 49ers offense stepped out on the field, because I knew our defense was going to take care of them. The offense on the first drive, things were looking great. We scored easily, gracefully, and I was like, okay, this is going to be an amazing game. Let's just see how our defense does. We're up 7-0. This is going to go amazing. And then that's when shit literally hit the fan. Mercedes Lewis fumbled, and then Aaron Rodgers was like, okay, I can't trust these guys anymore because, they're fumbling the game away. So he starts forcing it to Adams. It starts working a little bit, but towards the end of the game, it wasn't working. Aaron Jones didn't make the right decision before half whenever he had that wide open catch on that blown coverage. He should have at least went out of bounds or maxed out full speed and tried to reach the end zone instead of, maneuvering his way and getting tackled in midfield and forcing us to use a timeout. So our offense just wasn't doing it right. And Aaron Rodgers didn't play bad, but he didn't play good. So for the salty and butthurt Packers fan that I am, I actually made a list ranking and kind of organizing and saying who this loss was on. So starting off with 70% of the reason why we lost, it goes to special teams. If the block field goal kick didn't happen, if we had 11 people on the final field goal, if we didn't allow those big chunk of yards on the returns, and of course the blocked punt, this game would have been a lot different. So yeah, 20% of the loss has to go to the offense. I mean, there's no other way of putting it. If you put up 10 points on offense, you can't expect to win football games, okay? So yeah, 20% of the losses on offense, and not to mention Aaron Rodgers was forcing the ball to Davante Adams when Lazard was open on that final deep ball. So 5% of the loss. I'm sorry for saying this one, but it has to go to Aaron Jones. Like on that final play, you could have went out of bounds or at least try to score, but instead you try to maneuver your way and you got yourself tackled and forced us to use a timeout. So that wasn't the right way wasn't really the right way. Really wasn't really the right decision, but it was only 5% of the loss because, I mean, maybe we could have scored a touchdown, but who knows? Final 5% of the loss, I have to give it to Matt LaFleur. There's no other way to put it. I mean, you can't come up as the number one seed, as Super Bowl favorites at home after a bye week, and then put up this performance. Some of it has to go to you. So 5% on Matt LaFleur. I still think you're an amazing coach. Don't get me wrong, but wow, I still can't believe we lost. But honestly, with all seriousness, congratulations, 49ers. I honestly give you guys props for beating us. You guys came in and to a tough, cold Lambeau Field, and not a lot of people thought you guys were going to win this game, but you guys still managed to win this game. And I hate to say this, and it's sour taste in my mouth, but you guys own us in the playoffs. There's no other way to say this. I mean, it's getting tough to like defend my team at this point. Win, lose, or tie, I'm a Packers fan until the day I die. And I love us, and I love everything about our organization. But the 49ers own us in the playoffs. Good luck, 49ers. Good luck. I will be rooting for the Rams, though, next Sunday. But with that being said, let's move on to a topic that deserves its own video, but I'm going to speed it up. It's the future of the Packers players, because this team is going to look very, 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 very different next season. And after every single season-ending loss, we as Packers fans can always say, oh yeah, there's always next year. But after this one, we can't say that. I mean, we can't say it in the same way because it's not going to be the same anymore. Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams, we already know what's going on with them. We already have an idea. Of course, I would love for them to come back, but sometimes in life, you just can't get what you want. Okay? But, Aaron, thanks for making a young 12-year-old kid fall in love with the game of football, honestly. And Devontae Adams, you're still my favorite receiver in the league, and you always will be. You've inspired me to play receiver. So, but anyways, Zadarius Smith posted on his story something like "Thank you, Green Bay" or something like that. Yeah, that's kind of scaring me as a Packers fan. Jair Alexander, he doesn't know where. We don't know. He hasn't really spoke up on his future. Rasul Douglas says he would love to come back, but we got a lot of cap issues to handle. Kurt Benkert is going to stay here in the future. He already signed a deal, actually, so I think that's actually fantastic because we're gonna, get a great locker room guy. And who in Green Bay doesn't love Kurt Benkert? I mean, he's honestly an amazing guy. So sometimes all you can do is just move forward, no matter how much this loss hurt, and it hurt pretty damn bad. So right now, I think we just need to focus on getting the players back that we need to get back, getting out of cap hell, and focusing on having a good draft and a good offseason. Like I said before, though, win, lose, or tie, I'm a Packers fan until the day I die. So I'm going to be here posting NFL, NFC and AFC championship content coming up, Super Bowl content, and I'll be here all offseason grading the Packers moves and all that kind of stuff. So it should be very interesting. And yeah, but anyways, this is Nathan Roska, a depressed Packers fan. Like and subscribe. One subscribe a day keeps the depression away. But anyways, I'm out. Peace.